Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. I hope that you have had a wonderful week, and I hope that this weekend is relaxing and rewarding for you as well. Welcome back to Homestead, a meaningful life homestead. If this is your first time joining my channel, thank you so much. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button at the bottom of the screen if you have not done so already, because I do not want you to miss out on all of the exciting things that are going to be going on here at our homestead. And on top of that, I have something to share with you today. It has been so hard for me to keep this hidden from you all, but now I can finally share it with you. Our homestead is growing already. So follow me outside to the carport and let me show you what is new. It's official. We are chicken farmers. Say hello to our new additions to our homestead. These are our big red broilers. They came from McMurray Hatchery up in Webster City, Iowa. So I want to share with you a little bit about what we're doing and why. These birds are a cross from McMurray Hatchery. I chose these birds over the Cornish cross. You've probably seen those on TV, or you may have raised Cornish cross birds. They are a great meat bird. They're the really big, plump, fat meat birds. These are bred to be able to still grow big, supply a lot of meat, but they're going to be able to live a little bit more of an enjoyable life. Cornish cross grows so big so fast that they really can't do a whole lot, whereas these birds are going to be able to forage more, hold their bodies up, and they're a little less prone to disease. Now, if you have raised Cornish crosses, that's fine. They were made for meat. They were made to supply meat to your family. There is nothing wrong with that. I'm not downing the Cornish cross for our family, our homestead, and what I wanted to get out of and to see in the process, I felt like it was better to have a bird that was going to be a little bit more energetic. One thing you may also be asking, why are we starting in the middle of the fall? It's October. They're 2 weeks old now today. So they'll be about 12 weeks. That'll be about the time that they're ready to be dispatched, which means that they'll be harvested at that point. But the reason why I chose to go ahead and start this flock now is because here in Middle Georgia where we live, we don't get cold weather until after the first of the year. Typically, we're talking 70, 80 degrees, shorts and t-shirt. So guys, I just didn't want to miss out. I was like, no, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. They're going to be here for 12 weeks. We'll dispatch them, and then they will be in our freezer for us to enjoy. Where you are, you may not necessarily have the best weather. If you have a garage, a shed, a barn, somewhere where you can keep your bird inside, you can still do that. People do that. I really hope to let these birds out as much as possible. I want them to really just have a good life before we eat them, because I feel like a good life in a chicken is going to be a good chicken on your plate. So if you live in an area where you can't do that, you will still be able to provide fresh, healthy meats for your family. To get you started, let's talk supplies. Thanks for sticking around, and make sure to click over to part 2, where I'll be sharing some very important housekeeping and safety tips for you and your family. For your supplies, you'll need a container of your choosing. It may be a box, such as the one shown here, a kiddie pool, or a pen of some sort, bedding of your choosing, such as pine shavings, straw or leaves, newspaper or paper bag, a waterer, a feeder, access to fresh, clean water, some chick Gatorade, which will supplement vitamins and electrolyte to get your chicks off to a good start, feed of your choosing, chick grit, a heat lamp, and access to safe electricity. Check out the description below, where you can find a list of the detailed items that I chose for our homestead. Also, stay tuned for the next couple of weeks when we transition these birds to their outdoor living, because we're going to unveil the chicken tractor. You don't want to miss the chicken tractor. So our general plan, guys, for these birds is to raise a sustainable food source for our family. I want to know how they were raised, what kind of life they lived, what goes into these birds. These particular birds for our family, not medicated, they have not had any antibiotics, and they're also going to be free range. Once we get them out of this box, we're going to let them out. Now, they're going to have their chicken tractor, which I kind of mentioned to you already, but we've got about 8 acres here on our homestead, and I want to let them enjoy that. Let them have a meaningful life. So if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please feel free to leave those on the bottom. Again, if this is your first time joining our channel, thank you so much. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Check out the description below. I will share the direct link to McMurray's Hatchery. I'll also give you a detailed list of the supplies that I've shown you here. Some of you may watch this video and think, gosh, she doesn't know what she's doing. You're right. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea, but I'm just learning along the way. So if you see something like the food, for instance, you may say, gosh, that's the wrong thing. You don't need to do that. Please let me know. Please tell me. That is okay, because we're here to learn and to grow together, to make the most of it, to have a meaningful life, and to do it at home instead. So we're going to learn as we go, and we'll see what happens in the end.